When it comes to water, I want to remind us of the matter at hand. Increasing demand as a result of our population growth and patterns of water use, coupled with the impacts of climate change, continue to put immense pressure on our water supplies. According to the Emerging Regional Water Resources Plans, we'll need an additional 4,000 million litres of water a day by 2050 to meet future demand. And more than half of that additional need would have to come from us reducing our water use. Well, you and I know that freshwater availability is limited anyway. As COP27 approaches, many of us will be exploring ways that we can reduce water use in the UK even further. So I want to highlight one policy that I believe is a positive tipping point and will add resilience to our water system. It's the long-awaited mandatory water efficiency labelling of water-consuming products such as toilets, taps, showers, washing machines, and dishwashers in the UK. The policy, which is still in the pipeline, by the way, I believe will go a long way in securing our water supplies because it would empower people and businesses with information that supports the purchase of water efficient products for residential and non-residential spaces. I also believe that this policy will be a game changer for water efficiency. And you may be wondering, how so? What does this translate to, Fatima? Well, research has shown that a mandatory water efficiency labelling scheme with minimum fitting standards will reduce personal water use by 27 litres of water a day. It would also reduce household water bills on an annual basis by £40, and this could be more when you think about it. We are facing a financial crisis and we are facing an energy crisis. But it's not just about money. I believe that this policy will create positive reinforcement loops for the environment and for us as a people. I believe that at the point of manufacturing, it would lead to innovative production that supports sustainable water environments. And think about what it would do to us as a people, what it would do to our culture. It would lead to behavior change because you and I would have ready access to information that allows us to make water efficient decisions and take water efficient actions when we buy and use household material goods. And for the wider climate, research has shown that it would lead to energy savings that is equivalent to taking just under 1 million cars off our roads. How incredible will that be? In fact, the policy has been described as the single most effective intervention that government could implement to reduce personal water use, ensuring that we have enough to go around for the future. The policy is still under consultation. It comes to an end on the 25th of November 2022, so I do encourage us all to respond to that consultation. As you and I know, without action, policies are just what they are, policies. I'd like to borrow a few lines from a book titled The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. In it, the author calls to the reader, look at the world around you. It may seem like an immovable, implaceable place. It is not. With the slightest push in the right direction, it can be tipped. The point that I'm making here is that small actions at the right time and in the right places do create big impacts. Whilst I recognize that the mandatory water efficiency labeling scheme in itself is not the panacea of climate action, I believe that it is a game changer because it would lead to the involvement of everyday people like you and I in climate action, and it would speed up our race to net zero.